Hello guys, it's Jonathan back with another video today. I know it's been a while. I'm kind of late, and I know we're coming towards the end of October, and it's usually when the scary movies end. But you can still watch scary movies either all year. I watch scary movies all year round, so I'm gonna be reviewing horror movies a lot. I don't care. But yeah, I know we're like 3 days away from Halloween, but who cares? Um, the movie I wanted to review today, it's basically one of the greatest horror movies ever made. One of the greatest horror movies of the '80s. Um, it's by possibly one of the greatest directors in horror. You know, yeah, it's by one of the greatest directors. It's an iconic franchise, a slasher franchise. Basically, it is its own twist. But the movie I wanted to talk about today is Wes Craven's A Nightmare on Elm Street. This was released in 1984, along with Gremlins, Ghostbusters, Terminator, Children of the Corn, Friday 13 Final Chapter, and Silent Night, Deadly Night. It's a pretty good year for horror movies. So what it basically was this movie is there was this man, Freddy. When he was younger, he was a child killer who murdered children on the neighborhood, and some parents got together and they burnt him alive. They thought that they were doing justice. But they hold a dark secret from long ago. It turns out that yeah, the reason why they burnt him because he was released on a technicality. The judges decided to they didn't sign the papers, so he got released. So he was basically free to walk. So they took justice into their hands. They burnt him alive in a boiler room, and all that. So he comes back, and he comes back and gets revenge on the parents by killing their kids. Um, he was already a burnt man when he began with. He already had the sweater and the hat. At the beginning, it shows him. It shows like him making a glove. So it's an iconic weapon now. Yeah, he basically uses the knives for fingers and all that, right? And he uses it to kill people. Uh, it says one of the most intelligent and terrifying horror films of the 1980s. Um, yeah, who can forget that rhyme? That rhyme is so creepy. That rhyme you basically want to look at little girls again, or like I'm not trying to make it sound bad, but like it basically makes children creepy, basically. So yeah, this was directed by Wes Craven, of course, who made Hills Have Eyes and Last House on the Left. Like, I'm more of a John Carpenter fan, but this is actually one of his good movies. Like I said, it spawned a franchise, which I actually do like. It's one of my favorite franchises. I have the box set. I only have this because this is a backup copy. I found this actually at Best Buy. There was a Best Buy that was closing. Like in October 2015 is when I got this. It was like $9. Not bad. It closed in October. It closed on October 31st, 2015. I was a junior. Like I was a senior in high school. Yeah. So this was one of the movies I bought at Best Buy. It was close. It was like a more closer to home. It was basically across from the mall I go to. And I kind of miss that Best Buy, but it's whatever. This was before I had the box set. I decided just to keep this one. This one stars Johnny Depp in it. It's his first film ever. Of course, he gets the iconic pulling to the bed scene and the blood comes out of his bed. Um, it even stars John Saxon from Enter the Dragon and Black Christmas. May he rest in peace. He's fucking dead. But yeah, may he rest in peace because she was also in Black Christmas. Yeah. Which came out 10 years before this movie. So yeah, basically, there's a girl named Nancy who, she has nightmares too. Her friend Tina also has nightmares. Also, her two other friends have nightmares. So her friend Tina dies, and you know, the parents act like they know some. The parents act like they don't know anything, but they actually do know. They think she's crazy, but turn out she's right. And then Tina's boyfriend gets killed, and they say that he did it, but he didn't do it. And then Johnny Depp gets killed. And all that. So basically, yeah, the dad believes her now, and yeah, like I said, it turns out that that they burned him alive and all that. You know, so basically came back to get revenge on the kids by killing all the Elm Street kids. The last of them. But this was released November 9th, 1984, the same day and same year as Silent Night, Deadly Night. But because that one got pulled from the theaters like a week after its release, this one beat it out. This one made more money, and that one became a cult classic. But this one's also a classic. like with a lot of like a lot of classics, they remake it, and I did not like that remake at all. There's like not that many people I know that like. There's like maybe 10% of people that actually like the remake. I don't. I'm not one of those 10%. I hate that remake. Fuck that remake. Oh God, no. I said this movie actually was really good. Really well done movie. Like I said, it spawned sequels. Part two, which I actually do like. Part three, I like. Part four, I like. 5 and 6 are eh. New Nightmare was okay, but it's not bad. Freddy vs. Jason, I just don't like the characters, but it lived up to its title. And then that remake, don't even get me started. I don't even want to talk about that remake. But yeah, this was one of Wes Craven's better works because he also made like Shocker, People Under the Stairs, the Scream franchise, which I am a fan of the Scream movies. Um, but yeah, and fun fact, Wes Craven actually named Fred Krueger after a guy who bullied him in school, which is kind of creepy. And he also kind of based it on like a real life incident where somebody actually died in their sleep and all that. So and it's also kind of creepy. This one is a slasher movie, but it does its own twist. Like instead of actually the slasher killing them in the real world, he's actually killing them in their dreams. So it's hard for them to sleep. He kind of Wes Craven kind of gave it its own twist. This is more of a supernatural slasher because he is a spirit. He can possess you. He is a demon. Well, yeah. And Robert Englund, of course, he was awesome in this movie. He's awesome as Freddy Krueger, man. It's like some people were born to play, you know, a character. Just like Warwick Davis plays Leprechaun, and Anthony Perkins is Norman Bates. Brad Dourif is the voice of Chucky. You know, but Robert Englund is on top of those actors that play villains. Um, yeah, he's played it every movie in the franchise up until Freddy vs. Jason, even New Nightmare. Um, Another possibly a good an excellent choice to watch, an excellent choice for to watch during October, especially at this time of the day or this time of the year. Um, but yeah, what can I say about this movie? It hasn't been said already. You know, I like this more than the original Friday the 13th, but it's not as good as the original Halloween. But so guys, that was my review into Nightmare on Elm Street, directed by Wes Craven. What do you guys think of it? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I know October is going to end soon, but I'm still going to be reviewing horror movies because I watch horror movies all year round. Be on the lookout for more videos coming soon. Like I said, I haven't made a lot of videos. It's just a lot of things have came up and all that. Um, so yeah. So what's up?